With just over 2 weeks until legislative elections in Somalia are to be completed, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announced that visa restrictions would be placed on some Somali politicians. The policy had been threatened previously. The U.S. foreign policy architect visited East Africa 2 months ago with Somalia's elections one important focus. Blinken noted that Washington has expressed concern over delays and election irregularities previously. The policy implementation coincided with the one-year anniversary of President Mohamed Farmaajo's mandate expiring. Farmaajo received the credentials of the incoming U.S. Ambassador Larry Andre this week. The new top American diplomat in Mogadishu urged Farmaajo to oversee credible, transparent, and inclusive polls. Andre has been in the country for a couple of weeks, having been appointed by President Joe Biden last April and approved by the U.S. Congress later in the year. Andre inherits a situation with an unclear American policy on security. A review of the situation in Somalia and across Africa has been underway for over a year, with a new blueprint due at an unnamed date. Blinken's statement provided details of who would be targeted by the restrictions. Current or former Somali officials or other individuals who are believed to be responsible for or complicit in undermining the democratic process in Somalia, including through violence against protesters, unjust arrests, or intimidation of journalists and opposition members, and manipulation of the electoral process. Family members of those described above may also be denied visas. Less dramatic wrongdoing, such as being complicit in electoral irregularities, may also result in similar penalties. Blinken restated American support for Somalia's budding democratic institutions. Somalia's national and federal member state leaders must follow through on their commitments to complete the parliamentary process in a credible and transparent manner by February 25, which will further lay the groundwork for responsive governance in Somalia. The United States strongly supports the Somali people, and we are committed to working together to advance democracy and mutual prosperity for both of our countries. Potential targets of the restrictions include Farmaajo supporters accused of rigging voting, members of the National Intelligence and Security Agency, NISA, including former Director Fahad Yassin, current Director Yassine Farhi, and Abdullahi Kalani, all expected to gain seats in the legislature, have been accused of such action. ADN TV will continue to report on the progress of Somalia's national election.